And let me cook with y'all right quick. Some of you guys out there need to stop playing. Stop procrastinating. Stop pushing things back. Stop being afraid. Afraid to fail. It's okay to fail. All it is about teaching you a lesson. It's getting you stronger, getting you more prepped. You're not a failure because you failed. At least you tried. You make an effort, not excuses. Let's make effort and not excuses. Just because you fail does not make you a failure. It makes you a go-getter. It makes you a believer. Because it's gonna push yourself. It's gonna make you prove it to yourself. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody, but you gotta prove something to yourself. You gotta prove yourself right. Prove that you can do it. And you're gonna do it. Long as you keep pushing. No matter what. Just because you fail does not make you a failure. Rome was not built in a day. You heard that expression? Have you ever heard that expression? Rome was not built in a day. That means there was some mistakes made. Some things were pushed back. There was some delays. But the process kept going on. That's what we gotta do. We might delay it a little bit. Stop, sit back a little bit and analyze things. Yeah, what you're supposed to do also, you gotta analyze too. You wanna move correctly, not fast, not in a hurry. So you can move right. I'm not telling you to go out there and rush and make a mistake. No, none of that. All I'm saying is, it's okay to mess up. It's okay to fail. But get back up. Get back up. Dust yourself off. Dust that dirt off your shoulder. And keep it moving. Michael Jordan. He failed trying to make the basketball team in high school. You think they let him? You think they stopped him? Look at Jordan. It don't even look like he would fail or something like that, right? But his failure pushed him to be greater than what he was, than what he could be. It made himself seem unbelievable. You think he didn't have doubt? He didn't have fear? You think there wasn't people in his ears telling him he wasn't going to be good? He wasn't going to be good enough? He wasn't going to make it? He heard all these things? You think when he looked in the mirror, he didn't say those things to himself? He did. He said it. But he also said he can do anything he want to do. He also said, I'm not going to let this stop me. He also said, I just got to get better. He also said, I just got to practice more and more. Practice more than what I've been doing. What I'm doing right now is not enough, so I got to do more. So that's why he was out there shooting them thousands of shots, thousands of free throws, 1,000 3-pointers a day. Was shooting it. The man even counted how many the little dots on the ball. He even counted how many dots is on the ball. He counted how many dots is on the ball, on the doggone basketball. He can tell you how many dots was on the basketball. He can tell you if a basketball is inflated enough. Is it pumped up enough? Do it need air in it? You can't even tell that. It might seem like it's all good. The ball, okay, it's dribbling real good. But he can tell if it need air in it. That man immersed himself into what he want to do. And that's what we got to do. We got to immerse ourselves. Come on now. Let's forget about that immersion. Let's drown ourselves into our ambitions. Let's drown ourselves into our goals. Let's drown ourselves into the outlook that we want out of life. And stop making excuses. Just because you fail, don't make you a failure. It makes you a go-getter. It makes you a believer. I want you to repeat those words to yourself. I failed, but I'm going to keep going. Because I'm a go-getter. And I'm a believer. Are you going to believe in yourself? If you don't believe in yourself, you might as well just die. Because you're dead already. You're dead inside. If you don't believe in yourself, you just killed yourself. You're the living dead. The TV show, you're the walking dead. A lot of people around here walking dead right now because they gave up on one failure. Just like that movie that Kevin Hart was in, Night School. It was funny. He kept failing that test at the end. I think he failed about 60 something times, but he kept at it. And when he passed, guess what happened? He had the highest score in his class. And by him taking the test so over and over, guess what? Those things he learned stuck with him, I'm pretty sure. If there was a real thing, a person in real life that went through that. If you're failing at something, you're going to learn every detail that you're failed in. You won't be able to fail it anymore. Once you achieve it. Once you learn to pass it. You heard me? Can I repeat it again? Want me to repeat it again? If you fail at something and you continue to learn, you failed multiple times, which means you got to keep practicing studying multiple times, multiple more times. Each time you study something, you're going to learn, and you're going to eventually what? Keep it to yourself. It's not going to depart from you. It's going to be in your intellect. It's going to be with you till you go to the grave. The answers will be with you. You will know. You will learn a lot more when you fail. That's what they don't want to tell you. When you fail and you continue going, continue studying, you learn a lot more. That's when you become perfect. I know they try to say there's no such thing called perfect. But if you've been failing at something, you learn how to pass it, and you no longer failing anymore, what is that? That means you're perfect. You're going to be perfect at what you're doing. You're going to be great at what you're doing. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to start to be great. That's be my time right now. You ought to know what it is. This is your man right here, Bacon Dale. And you guys ought to know what it is. Bake the world. It's up from here. Let's go.